And the bottom side, playing as Valder, we have Saykoya up against Martin, aka Spacefront, also playing Valder. So we get to see a Valder mirror, which is something we haven't seen in quite some time. I'm intrigued as to how this is going to play out.
Last
And
time you saw it was on a harmonious hideout match, and I don't think I've ever seen it on this map.
yeah, I think generally people have been kind of avoiding Valder because everybody's like, oh, Valder's probably going to get nerfed at some point. I don't really want to play a Valder mirror every single game, so. There's
You
a lot of
want to get experience with the commander, which is not going to be changed too much, and it's going to be reliable pick.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, Valder also kind of takes over the game by its presence alone.
Yeah, and I wonder if there's like a slight alteration on openings here from players. Not really, actually. Yeah, people are going to be able to get the captures on the lumber mills on the correct side. I do wonder if we're going to see people avoid hitting the village on the side, though. But actually, maybe they go for that instead. I'm really curious, because Valder early charge is going to change how the openings play out quite a lot. Especially with all of this groove being charged early on. Oh, and yeah, just decides to go for the hit.
It's the same effect as like in Wargroove 1 with Vesper. Like anytime in like a serious match you pick Vesper, your opponent kind of has to pick Vesper to like counter it in a way that's like not too much of an imbalance. Like with like Water, like if you see someone pick Water, you're gonna most likely want to pick Water as well.
So actually, I remember I miscalculated here the HP Valder would need, and I just hit the sword here, and it's gonna be not enough the next turn.
Oh, that's gonna be a huge setback.
Spoilers.
Spoiler. Like we're just spoiling it from the backseat.
Oh, yeah, sword just suicides, actually. It makes sense. Like, although, on the other hand, if you leave it there, it's just very annoying. And, like,
Oh
one
no.
of those swords has to, like, something has to take an action to kill it, so.
Yeah, I like to do that sometimes, but I realized there's better usage for that. So unsatisfying to have the 1 HP lumber mills arrive. But yeah,
Because now,
what
actually, yeah,
happened?
Spacefront gets that extra cut on it, too, which is a pretty big deal.
That's huge. What an early dragon, actually. I've never seen dragon that early on this map. Wow, and they're just going in, they don't care. I mean, they have a dragon, but Saykoya has a mage, right? Yeah, there's a mage coming up, so it's fine.
Okay, yeah, nice pick up on that sword kill. Another sword kill coming in. Actually, just gonna leave the lumber mill up for another turn.
Lumber mill still. Oh, wow. That's a lot of gold. And a lot of time wasted.
Ooh, nice.
I mean,
hit on
like
that
turn-wise.
village. Does that actually kill the village in the second turn?
Which one?
The sword in the top left.
Sword?
No.
No, I don't think so. Nope.
I believe I was doing that for Groove.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Sound good. Okay, so there's a witch in response by Saykoya, and there's a mage, so the dragon is not going to be able to do too much besides threaten.
Yeah, but the zoning is still really nice and actually nice hit.
Yeah, zoning is like a good passive feature. Okay, the witch is very bossy.
Yeah, but it can be because you know that mage is. Oh, both those mages are really far back.
Yeah, that's what you have to do. You have to extend as much as you can, no matter how in the face you are of the opponent, because like, you know, space is limited on the map. Alright, so water is going to come into the face of the enemy army as well. They don't really care. There's not much that can hit water. There's like a witch axe and 2 swordsmen. Yeah, it can. The knight can go behind. So there's no chance at little at all.
And both players are kind of
Yep.
massing up all their stuff in this left hand side and in the center because, yeah, like nobody wants to be the last person to get involved in tier 2.
Oh, they found an opening with the dragon. Kind of.
I mean, it's really nice damage, and like you just want to build so much groove here. Like, we even see like this sword on the right hand side lining up to hit the lumber mill. Like, that's gonna be like just there to do groove building essentially.
I think now Valder has, like, Spacefront has enough groove that they can get it. Like, I have to be careful of them getting it during their turn, during their attack, basically.
Saykoya's archer kind of destroyed the dragon, by the way. Like, I'm surprised how much damage archers do to dragons.
Yeah, it also took a counter from the village.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
it's
think
like 25.
archer anti-air damage was buffed though in Wargroove.
It was definitely buffed because like this is insane.
Yeah, and 185. Oh, actually, yeah, that was like a really nice controlled defensive turn. Just like making sure Valder just didn't have quite enough targets to build the extra groove.
So much air units from Spacefront side. A balloon, 2 witches, a dragon, and a harpy. Well, Saykoya only has 2 balloons and 2 witches. I
Which
guess.
is yeah, there's still a lot of air on both
Yeah,
sides
yeah,
actually.
It's more mobile army on Saykoya's side. Alright, Okay, squaring up.
Yeah. And now I think at this point I'm pretty far behind on groove, because like
Yeah, 170 to
Yeah,
190. so-
Spacefront can get groove in the middle of their attack if they attack, but I can't really do that. So like they're gonna have the first groove regardless. I have to be super careful about my positioning. And I mean, this might be why we don't really play Valder mirrors. It's because the game becomes that.
Yeah.
It gets a Starfest ticket. To all
No, I mean, the entire game becomes try not to die to the first Valder groove, basically.
And that
kind of like
village-
Vesper.
Oh, it does fall actually.
And 2 of them fall actually, wow. Big attack on the right. But those units are going to die in return. Like, I'm not sure if the 2 village knockdowns was worth the spearman and the swordsman. And the 2 swordsmen actually. Okay, so Saykoya is going to mirror Spacefront, and they're gonna attack on the top left, but they can also counter attack on the top right. I mean, the top bottom, bottom right.
Not really. The terrain makes it really difficult to go for any kind of counter here. So
Oh, I thought they would like attack from the top, like they would kill the spearman, and then they would kill the. Well, I guess they won't go for that. So there's a great turn by Spacefront before that. Oh no, that's gonna be painful.
and these are going to be sword crits as well. So
Yeah, that's Whoever attacks first is kind of. Yeah, that's going to be an absolute nuke. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's not too many swords that can hit stuff though.
witch goes
Actually-
down as well. Oh wow. And yeah, these
Nah,
swords
there's
are
no
just
coming
gonna-
back from that. I think.
Oh, that's so much damage. The mage that will also fall to the dragon.
A
Yeah.
dragon killing the mage in the forest and that. Okay, that one survives. But there's also like 2 swordsmen in the top left being able to kill a knight. Saykoya's knight.
I love just like a mage heal on like a weak sword, just because it's actually worth it for the extra damage.
Yeah. Because like it's actually, I mean, it's buffed. They're actually very strong.
Yeah.
Oh, even that dies. No.
And Valder should
The
have
sword-
enough groove for next turn, I think. Yeah, there we go. Already at the next tier
Yeah,
1.
but like, there's no army, right? What are you gonna do? You can like kill a few units. Maybe you
Yeah.
can you kill Water here? I don't think. Nah, you can't kill Water. There's no way. I mean, like Space runs Water.
I mean, maybe. It really comes down to like how much damage this counterattack will do.
It's so...
Tier 2 is up, so we're gonna see.
That visual glitch of like the swordsman, the spent swordsman, is so
Oh
annoying.
wow! So there's actually a ton of damage coming back here on Spacefront this turn. Sword crits coming in. Oh, wow! Swords just one shot of the swords. Like you always forget about that.
Oh, so no hex, just gonna attack with the witch.
Yeah,
It
I
is a
mean,
hex
if it kills the witch, yeah, it's worth going for
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Like you could have killed the mage too, which might be dangerous. to live alive with the healing ability. But nope. Okay, so it's actually not so bad. I thought it's gonna be worse for Saykoya, but no, they actually do the decent counter attack.
You thought that's not so bad? Watch Spacefront's move.
Oh. Wait,
Big hex.
can Valder tier 2 again? I don't think they can.
Oh,
Nah, no way,
can
no way.
they?
Nah, no way.
127. Alright, they're not going to groove this turn. But they are going to push in and do a lot of damage.
Valder is not afraid. Like, I think Valder could die there.
Oh, but they
never-
can just kill.
Never mind. I don't think they can die. Wow, nice. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, if they didn't get the stronghold that turn, then I think Saykoya could have killed Valder there, but nope. Morton gets the kill.
Yeah, well played. And
Well played. That was actually enjoyable to watch.
that was an
Fighting
enjoyable game to watch, but I do feel like Valder needs to get nerfed again. I really hope he does, because like we're running commander bans in like basically every tournament we're gonna run. So if Valder doesn't get nerfed, we're gonna see Valder every single game, and it's kind of like I feel like the community is soft banned him already. I've never played against a Valder in quick play, for example, because I think everybody recognizes that the moment someone locks in Valder, the other person will also lock in Valder.
It's just like Ryota from Wargroove 1. It's the same effect.
Yeah, I think Valder isn't quite as bad, but they're both examples are just like so powerful compared to everybody else that like
I think that like Valder's like not as bad as Wargroove 1 Ryota, but like the next commanders after Valder are also closer, I guess.
yeah. And there's a
So
point
that
where
might be
like if someone is so much better than other people, it doesn't matter if like someone else in a different like in an earlier version of the game was also so much better than everybody else. Like sure, like their relative strength is like interesting to think about, but on the other hand, when you come to like the practicality of it, like they're both like clearly top tier in both like in Wargroove 1 and Wargroove 2 respectively, so it doesn't matter that much. But yeah. Anyway, let's go into the next game.
I think I played the map a bit better than Spacefront, but because I messed up my opening, I couldn't take advantage of it. And then Spacefront got the first groove. So I died.
Yeah. But it was a fun match to watch regardless. Let's go on to the next one.